All right, welcome back. This is our little weekly check-in with my blood salmon girl, who is a Colombian boa constrictor. She is a blood salmon, hoping she turns out to be a super or dominant salmon. We'll find out based on the look of the babies. She's due right around May 7th, hoping for about an 88-degree body temperature. It's usually what they are when they're gravid. Yep, 88. That's her job, to kind of keep her body temperature right around 88, and she thermoregulates that by kind of going back and forth between the hot and the cool side. She's on the cool side now. Once again, her due date is May the 7th. She could go a couple days early. She could go a couple days late. Rather have her go a little bit late. That way you get babies that come out that have the majority of their yolk absorbed. Once again, for those who aren't aware, boa constrictors don't actually have eggs that come out that have to get put in an incubator. They actually come out live. So they come out in it's like a membrane, and they kind of poke their head out of the membrane, and inside that membrane they've got, the full-blown egg yolk and the whole thing. So excited to see what comes out. Once again, the dad is a normal-looking Motley. When I say normal, it's like your typical Motley pattern. That's like your normal Colombian Motley look right there. But he has the recessive or heterozygous gene that you can't see for blood. So when you put, you got to have 2 copies of these heterozygous or recessive genes in order to get some visuals. So he's a het blood. She is a visual blood. Therefore, a certain percentage are going to come out with the blood coloration. And if anything comes out that looks like the dad, not pattern-wise, but like that brown kind of color, the brownish Motley color, then she will not be considered a dominant or a super salmon. She'll just be a co-dominant salmon, which is fine. But I kind of think she's going to be a super just based on, she doesn't have a lot of black. The supers tend to be really, really hypomelanistic, meaning lack in black, kind of a real reduced pattern. And that's kind of what she's got. So hopefully everything that comes out will have that salmon coloration to prove her out as a super. That way I won't actually get a normal blood. I'll get salmon bloods and blood salmons and blood salmon motleys, and everything will be dipped in that salmon color. And that's how I will know if she is in fact a super. So, pretty excited. If you're new to the channel, you like what you hear and see, please go ahead and subscribe. That'd be great. Hit the like button. Go ahead and ring that bell for future notifications. If you're an existing subscriber, thank you. And definitely go ahead and hit that like button too for the algorithms. I've had this channel now since 2007. Took a few years off just because I didn't really have any boas. A lot of them kind of got old. I rehomed some. And a few years ago, I revamped the collection. So I will be doing quite a bit more videos as time goes on. I believe this is the only gravid / pregnant boa constrictor I'm going to have this year. It's a law of averages. Sometimes you might put 4 or 5 litters or pairs together. You don't always get 5 successful pregnancies. One thing that's hopefully going to increase my odds is having access to an ultrasound machine, which I'm going to have for this coming fall of 2022, leading into the spring of 2023. I'll have access to one of those. That way you can measure the follicles in the girls, and you can kind of see and tell what's going on inside of them. That way you can feed them to help those follicles grow if you know they're there, and you just have a better idea of what's going on inside the reproductive system of the snake. So that's a huge, huge advantage that a lot of people have. So I'm hoping to be part of that. Definitely will be picking up something like that for the fall. So anyway, That's it. Hope you guys are all having a great week. My plan is to connect a live baby cam. So as we get closer to the birthday, we can video her actually having her babies. How cool would that be? So I'll leave the light on 24/7 and we'll hook up a camera and have a web link and everybody gets to watch that. So anyway, we'll talk to you later. Hope everybody's having a great week. And thanks a lot for checking in to KG Constrictors.